Big breaking news coming in. Protesting farmers have now put their march on hold till the 29th of February. They will decide the next course of action. After that, the march has been paused over one protester's death. Now, farmers are now demanding an FIR against the accused and say that there is going to be no cremation till then. That is the piece of breaking news that's coming in when it comes to the farmer agitation, ladies and gentlemen, that has disrupted life in the national capital. Those visuals on your screen. And now what we are learning is that the protesting farmers have put their march on hold till the 29th of February. They will decide the next course of action after the 29th of February. The march has been paused over one protester's death. Remember, that has sparked a lot of controversy with a lot of flack being received by the Haryana government. Farmers are now demanding an FIR against the accused and say that there is going to be no cremation till then. I'm joined by my colleague Anshul Singh, who's getting us this piece of breaking news. So Anshul, when it comes to the farmer agitation, the farmer groups are drawing the line in the sand when it comes to their face-off against the Haryana government as well as the centre.
Well, definitely, if you see the entire situation that has developed due to this farmers' protest, it is definitely getting very, very difficult for the farmer leaders to actually go ahead and control the crowd. And that is the reason why we are seeing that the farmer leaders have themselves announced that over the next 6 days, that is till the 29th of February, there will be no Dilli Chalo call that has already been given by these farmer unions. And they say that they would still like to assess the situation on the ground and make sure that an FIR is registered. But what the government is saying at this point in time is that for an FIR to be registered, you need to hand over the body to the government agency so that a postmortem could take place, and post that postmortem, and FSL testing could also take place about what kind of injury, and if at all it is a bullet injury, then that bullet could also be tested by these forensic agencies so that it would be eventually clear if at all that bullet was fired by the Haryana police or by some other weapon that was being used by the farmers as well. So yes, there are a lot of questions that still remains unanswered, but the farmer unions are still very, very adamant on the fact that they need to make sure that an FIR is registered at the earliest. Now, if you see over the last, in fact, the last press conference that was being done by the farmers, it was very, very clear that their focus had shifted from MSP to making sure that these farmers, that the person who has died gets the benefits and an FIR is also registered. So yes, it seems like that the farmer unions are also looking at a way forward because they also want to make sure that the crowd that they have gathered is under their control, and also the manner in which the Haryana police has been very, very outright in making sure that these farmers are not allowed, or the protesters are not allowed to enter the national capital. That is also creating a lot of problems. So yes, it remains to be seen if at all, whenever the next round of talks happen between the government and the farmers, will the farmers also go ahead and try to find a midway, because over the last 4 rounds of meeting, we have seen that how the government has already given them solutions that they feel, that they deem fit for the situation at this point in time. But yes, it remains to be seen whenever the next round of meetings happen, will the government be able to pacify these farmers in such a way so that these protests are called back, or if not called back, at least delayed by weeks.
Absolutely. That deadlock continues between the government and the protesting farmers. Thank you, Anshul, for getting us that piece of breaking news.